So then, also consider instant change. Like something could change, just like that. You don't have to go through all sorts of therapy. You don't have to go through all sorts of process and, stages or whatever, see? Which you might do, but that's not what I'm talking about here, see? Instant change. Like you have this perspective, and now you have this perspective. Then you got this, and now you got this. You have this self-esteem, now you have this self-esteem. That's all, just boom. Instant change. So now, you have you're working with your emotions, right? See, you have an emotion. The emotion seems to arise. And you don't know why. It's just like, oh, look, here comes some emotion. So you're not conscious of generating it. You're not conscious of where it comes from. And you're also not conscious, probably, right, why it occurs. See, that is something you're actually making because of your assessment of circumstance. So your assessment of life, what it means right now in this moment, see? And what you got to do, how you have to be with that, how you're going to relate to that. And so here's an emotion. I'm going to relate to it like, oh, good, I want that, or I'm going to relate that, no, I hate that, whatever. I'm going to relate to it like, uh-oh, it's scary, see? It depends on how you interpret the situation, circumstance. And because that's occurring for you, so you interpret it that way, and you interpret it in relationship to you. So it's a for me experience. See? This is for me. What does it mean to me? 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 See? What does it mean to me? See? So you interpret it, you assess it, and you say, what does it mean to me? And that immediately puts it as a good or bad, etc. in specifically, it's not just generally, it's that. See? What does it mean to me? Okay, this emotion. I'll generate this. Like I'll cast a spell. this is what happened. Or I'll create a potion or something. This is how I relate to that, I'm just trying to get out of the norm. Say something different. See, so you go, okay, and that motivates you to relate to a certain way. You see? You'll get a particular disposition and perspective, certain attitude behind it, certain actions, facial expressions, etc., whatever they are. See, consistent with the emotion, consistent with the feeling that motivates you. And whatever else, whatever your whole strategy is. So you might have something come up and you go, yes, but they can't know it, so I'm going to hide it away. I'm going to act like this, even though this is coming up because it's not good for that time, but this is coming up because of something. I am afraid of the situation or something. I'm afraid or I'm intimidated, but I'm not going to let them know because that's not going to be good for my survival socially or whatever. See, so it's like the whole picture will determine what you're doing, how you relate to it. See, all of that will be included in the emotion. Now, for you, you have some emotion come up. I haven't asked you to become conscious yet of, generating it. Yet. See, but I did ask you to, okay, when the emotion comes up, it's just that. It's just that feeling. See, not even emotion, it's just that feeling. Oh. It's that feeling. Okay. Oh, it's that feeling. And they're different, see, they're different. Like, you have an itch and the wind blows on your face, there's different feelings, right? See, it's different feelings, see, but it's just that feeling. See? So the meaning gets pulled out of it, the motivation gets pulled out of it. Just that feeling. And then, to my current point, then, I ask you then, and to continue doing this, change the emotion. See, I'm angry, okay? Joy. All right? Fear. Okay? Yeah? Enthusiasm. Yeah? See? Do a few, see? Just create it. See? Like I said, see? Change. Boom. Boom. See? You can just do it. See? So I'm asking you, do it. Master that. Emotion's good because it's so central to everything, right? See? Change it. And do it for real. Don't just like half-ass or pretend. I mean, do it real. Just like really, oh, here's another emotion. Whoa, that's a good. Here's another emotion. Okay? Do it. See, that's what I'm saying. An instant change. Instant change. Okay, now this, this instant change. See? We also need to acknowledge that you're a little bit like a Jenga game. I think it's what it's called, right? Jenga, with the little blocks and everything, right? And so you can remove a block, but there are certain ones, if you remove the thing falls down, it collapses, right? See, you don't want to remove those, yeah? See, so you have that too. You see, like what could I pull out and still be, I'm fine. I can still stand a structure. I don't have that anymore, but I can be a structure, a self or whatever, right? But what do I pull out that, the thing is going to collapse? See? Now, I don't care if you collapse, but you do. And so those aspects might be a little harder to pull out. And that's okay, pull out all the other ones first, and then start from the top.
It doesn't collapse.
That's right. Yes, sir.
What do you mean with collapse?
Fall down.
Seems it's kind of metaphorically for, like, how do we collapse?
For you? Yeah, like you might collapse as a self, so to speak. So, and you don't want, you're absolutely committed not to do that, so you're not going to pull those pieces. You're not going to even think about pulling those pieces. You see? Because you're a commitment to be you. It's just there's a lot about you that are unnecessary, even those pieces, but, as long as you're going to be that self, you need structure, you need something. So you need something to be, right? It's got to walk and talk and act like a duck, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be like you, right? But there's a lot of stuff there that just, you can pull out, like the Jenga game, right? Yeah, you could just pull out. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's not, the structure still stands. It's still fine, till your kid brother comes along and knocks it down. But that's okay. Build it again. Or not. But see, then you'd be afraid or think it's impossible to pull these pieces, see? Because, if I pull these pieces, it's going to collapse, you see, about my self-identity, how I think of myself, how I am. See? So I don't know if I can pull those pieces, you see? So instant change seems more difficult in that case. Yeah. So in those cases, you might want to do, you build up a little scaffolding or something like that, Then slowly take that piece out and replace it with something else. I'm sticking with the metaphor. It still stands. It's just now you're different. So you changed, but whatever function that served as a self remains. Now, I've gone way overboard. You couldn't possibly follow all this, right? But it's something to think about. What? Think about what? I can't even follow you, for Christ's sake. Okay. Forget the Jenga. Change. Instantly.